Hi everyone, I'm Charlene from Sosa Dressmaking and welcome to day one of my sew along for my Flor Vita top hack. So this is the first sew along during my Joyful Sleeves challenge, which is running in February 2021 in case you're watching this after. I'm really excited to be starting off with this top because this is something that I have been planning for so long. I think probably when I first seen this fabric at least a year ago, this is what I had visioned in it, a wrap top with big sleeves, so I'm so excited to be finally making it. Today what we're going to do is talk through the pattern adjustments that I have made and the different steps that you need to do to get the pattern pieces all prepped and ready for beginning to sew on day two. So the Flor dress is and top is a sleeveless wrap top and dress with ruffles down the front along the princess seams. So I have already done a tutorial on how to add sleeves to that pattern. The sleeves I've used are the Bella Loves Patterns Vita sleeve. I think it's the puff sleeve version, the one that has more volume in the sleeve head. So I have used that already. I'll pop a picture in of the white dress that I made last summer with it, and yeah, I'll link the YouTube video down below as well, so you can go back and watch that if you want to learn how to adapt the bodice so that you can add the sleeving. Then the other thing I'm going to do this time is, which I will talk you through today, is adding more volume overall to the sleeve. So this sleeve already has quite a big sleeve head, which I love. It has a lot of volume at the top, and I'll be going through different things that you can do to maintain that volume. I'm using a cotton lawn, so it is quite lightweight. So this is just a way to really hold that volume on the top of the sleeve head. Then I am going to slash and spread the sleeve to get more volume overall. So I want a really big puff at the bottom and more volume just overall in it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, talking through those changes and then just different things that you can do to get your pattern pieces prepped. Okay, so this is the sleeve piece that I am starting with. So as you can see up here at the top, it has all this volume up in the sleeve head. I have removed, just double check, 14 centimeters of length from this one. So this would have been a full length sleeve, but I have removed just a bit so that it kind of will stop around here, just below my elbow. So the first thing that we are going to do is to draw a line from here down to the center, and then from there you're going to split the pattern up even further. So I have split it into 6 pieces. So if we go, I think I did, so marked 5 centimeters and 10 centimeters on either side, and then drew these lines in, cut up the middle of everything, and then what I got in the end was this piece. So this is the pattern all, this was the center here, and this is it all split. So what I did was add 3 centimeters across the top and added 5 centimeters in between each piece here at the bottom, and then just trued off all the curves once that was done. So this is the really simple method of, and once you've done it a few times, you start to have a good idea of what kind of volume works for you and where you want to add volume and remove volume and all that sort of thing. So this is the sleeve piece that I've ended with, and you can, I would always split it into 6. Obviously if you were to just split it into 3 and add that in, you wouldn't be getting just as much volume with it. You could just add volume to the center. There's loads of different ways that you can play about with it, and as I say, once you've done it a few times, you start to know what volume it is that works for you and what sort of way that will suit your style. So yeah, it's as simple as that for adding more volume. Then, and as you can see, this is going to be a pretty big sleeve piece. So yeah, I think this is just, it's perfect. So then the other things that you need to do to get the pattern ready for sewing. So there's some pieces that need interfaced. Your waistband, so two front waistband pieces and then one of your back waistband pieces need interfaced. Then on the front neck edges and the back neck, we have actually used fusible stay tape here. So this is just interfacing with a running stitch down it, and what this does is it helps stabilize that seam. So obviously this is on the bias, and you can see there I'm pulling that and there's not much give in it. It's just a wee bit stronger than stay stitching. And once I've cut these pattern pieces out, the first thing I will do is I usually have my fusible tape to hand. This is it here, and I will iron that on straight away so that I don't forget, and if I do move the pattern pieces about, then nothing's going to stretch out of place. And you can see here it is around the back neckline too. I've actually started doing this with a lot of my necklines, especially v-necks and wrap dresses, because it just makes it that wee bit more secure. Then you also need to, so if you're making this pattern without the sleeves, you also need to add the fusible stay tape around the armholes as well. So yeah, the other thing then you need to do is overlock the shoulder seams, which I have done on all pieces, and the side seams as well. And then what else have I done? The other thing that I did was, as I'm doing the sleeves, I have overlocked the side seams of the sleeves as well. So in all Bella Love's patterns that I have used, she gives a wee list at the start of areas that you can overlock all in one go, and then that cuts down on sort of your trips to the overlocker or how much you're having to do while you are making the garment. So that is all we need to do on day one to get everything prepped and ready for sewing tomorrow. I forgot to mention, I have, the size I'm using is a size 10 graded to size 12 at the waist. There is very little ease at the waist in this pattern, so if your waist measurement falls outside of the size that you're choosing, then I would definitely recommend grading out a wee bit. And yeah, so that is everything ready to start sewing, and I will see you back again for day 2. Bye.